Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Simply Nerdy. This is Anthony hosting today. It's been a minute since I've done that, so it's my turn to take the hot seat. And today we're going to talk about a unicorn, as in something that shouldn't exist but does. And it's Silksong. Now, to give you, I probably don't need to say too much on this, but I'll just say on our little community Discord, I've been playing playfully calling this the non-existent game. I began to call it instead of Hollow Knight Silksong, it's Hollow Wish Song because it doesn't actually exist and everyone wishes for it or hollow. But then all of a sudden,
we got it before GTA 6. So.
About 2 weeks ago, give or take a week, they suddenly decided, hey, let's actually not only announce that this thing actually exists, but release it 2 weeks from now, which apparently was similar to what they did with the first one, except that, we didn't know it existed in the first place. So anyway, we're talking about a unicorn today, and I think we're all pretty happy that it exists finally. Can put that chapter behind us. So now that I've done my cheeky little introduction, we'll jump into what we're going to do today is just kind of talk about our impressions. And I will say, I think I speak for all of us, that none of us have beaten the game. I mean, this is a Souls-like we're talking about. So I guess I'll take the first stab with Hornet's Needle. Okay, sorry, I'm done with the
Nice.
Those hollow puns, man.
I know, right? Trying to make a night of it.
Wow,
All right.
You could say it really bugged some people.
God.
Yeah, that was pretty silky smooth there, Anthony.
Oh, thanks, man.
Man, everyone's got a pun, but maybe that's
Maybe we'll write a song about it someday. Okay, I'm done now.
All right.
So, I've not gotten very far playing the game. I've liked how, even though I don't know where this takes place in terms of whether or not it's a prequel or a sequel to the original Hollow Knight, I want to guess it's a sequel, but I'm not certain of that.
I think they've confirmed that it's a sequel, but I don't know for sure. That's kind of what I've heard. So, don't just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt because we might be surprised. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense to me, but at the same time, there's still things that make me question where it lands in whatever timeline currently exists. But whatever the case, what I have liked so far is I like how there's already more characterization, and I guess that kind of helps when the main character is someone who was established in the previous game as someone who was already voiced. And so, I've actually kind of enjoyed. Well, I'll just put it this way: I've long said that there is no game, in my opinion, that can't be improved by replacing a self-insert with a voiced character, even if it's just text. And so, anyway, that's something I've enjoyed about Silksong so far. I've liked the interchanges and kind of the fun characterization they've given Hornet. I don't have any idea what's going on other than that it seems like she was captured for whatever reason and taken to this new land. So I have no idea what this, the whole, thing is, other than that she needs to get to the top of this citadel. But still, narratively, it's a lot. It's been a lot more fun for me. And as for the rest, I don't know. Like a lot of it, it still feels like Hollow Knight to me. I don't think there's necessarily any major changes that they've done to the mechanics that make it feel like a hugely different game. I think in some ways, perhaps Hornet feels a little bit more versatile, a little bit more acrobatic, if you will. And I will say also, they do seem to be a lot more willing to put 2 mask damage into just the basic overworld. So that's been fun. But
that's not sarcasm. Anthony likes a good challenge.
It's halfway sarcasm because I do like a good challenge, but I usually like it when it doesn't require me to repeat the last 5 minutes of my gameplay ad nauseum. So there is that. But anyway, so far it's been fun. I'm not, like I said, I'm not far. I think the most recent boss I did was some sort of tree lady, and she was kind of challenging, and eventually I finished. Yeah. So far it feels like the same tight, challenging kind of gameplay. I'm curious to see where the story's going. And by the way, I think it's just remarkable that we finally have a unicorn in our hands.
For real.
So, all right, Steve, you are next in the grid, so I'm going to turn it to you.
Okay, sounds good. I didn't play a lot because I'm still working my way through Hollow Knight, but my overall impressions are mostly around the performance of the game, which has been so buttery smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And
you could say silky smooth. Yeah.
It's silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Absolutely. And not only that, but the visuals have definitely gotten an upgrade.
Yeah.
Since the first game. Just that first area when you start playing. That's all I've played because, again, I'm working my way through Hollow Knight, but it was the background, the foreground, and it was just so beautiful and stunning, and yet the game ran silky smooth, as we just said, and the HD Rumble 2 for this game is awesome. I bought it on Switch 2.
So all of us are
Nice.
experiencing
We're all
Switch
just
2.
Nintendo nerds.
That's
Love
right.
it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like it just runs so well on Switch 2, and I am amazed and I'm awed. Like I can't wait to see more of this game. But I'm trying to hold out. But anyway, those are my initial impressions for now. But also something else I want to add to Anthony's about Hornet. The traversal in this game already way better than Hollow Knight. Because of Hornet's acrobatic abilities, like Anthony said. The ability to grab onto edges and then jump up and do front flips. I do
that all the time. Yeah, it's really nice.
It's so cool. And it is
I know
that's
that's
around.
so satisfying, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's
Jumping
amazing.
Once I figured out how to do that, I'm just like, I'm never going back.
Except I had to get
goodness.
back. But it's so nice though. Anyway, those are my overall impressions. But dude, Team Cherry, you're off to a great start on this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well I'll second what Steve said. If it's okay, I'll just jump in. I'm also in the unique situation where I am currently playing through Hollow Knight. In fact, for those of you who want to watch me struggle bust my way through this game, I've been streaming it on our channel. So I guess I'll put a plug in for our channel. Hit subscribe and watch me lose my mind. It's been
Yeah, that was a skill move there. He put a plug for our channel in our channel.
So I love it.
But
All right, carry on.
It's been a very interesting experience because I jumped back and forth between Hollow Knight and Silksong. When Silksong released, I did a release party stream, and already I could tell, as some of you guys have mentioned, some of the quality of life improvements with the edge grab and front flip jumping, and some of the new abilities. I guess the best way to boil it down, my initial impressions of Silksong, even after a couple hours of gameplay, is just that it is a beautiful balance of freshness and familiarity. They have the new abilities, like the diagonal down slash. You got the pokey silk power. I like that as you're playing as Hornet, you have some first-person dialogue, and I thought that was a unique
that's so nice.
change.
I love that. Yes.
Man, some of the traps that they've thrown in this too it's hilarious. I catch myself upset, but also laughing. It's I can't be too upset.
Okay, I will throw.
You're in the ant area.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're all talking about the same thing, but for those of you who haven't had this experience yet, be aware that not all benches are nice.
Oh no!
Oh,
I don't like the sound of that.
That
me neither.
That one caught me by surprise, and I just was fortunate enough to be able to tank one hit. I was like,
oh crap!
Wolf team crappy.
I did it twice. I was like, oh, I guess I still have the trap. Now it's safe again. And then, I died.
They know just how desperate everyone is to find that bench.
Yes.
It even
There-
has it on the
there
map
is-
icon permanently.
There's a switch nearby that disarms the trap. Yes, but I was very offended. I was like, I was just sitting there like, why doesn't it say rest? And then there's a. It's my exact experience throughout the.
Oh man.
Oh man. So anyway, I think that was all of my notes. I think overall, I love the inclusion of the. I shouldn't say the inclusion because Hollow Knight did have cutscenes, but I love the cutscenes from the very beginning. You know, with the story, I love the music. Of course, that's just par for the course with Team Cherry and Hollow Knight so far, and the mystical ambiance and the difficulty in this game. What they really stepped it up, which I don't know why I wasn't really expecting that. I expected it to be kind of the same level of difficulty, but I feel like they really took it up a notch.
Oh,
Yeah. So, just have to really dial it in. I got to get through got to get through Hollow Knight, and then I'll jump into some more Silksong and be ready for an official review in the upcoming month or two. Who knows? But that's it for me.
Got the skills to make it through.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You have those silky skills.
Skill song. Yeah.
Be singing a song about your journey.
All right, Stealth.
What about you?
On the last snow, I'll go. So who here has got the sprint yet?
No.
All right, so Anthony understands that was the greatest thing ever. I freaking love that sprint, man.
Is it different than the dash in Hollow Knight?
Yes, because it's
Yes.
sustained.
It's
You're
just
actually
constant sprinting.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
constant.
it's a dash.
sprint.
It's a dash that if you keep going, you keep running.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
keep
had
running.
escape.
I
To an
don't
extent,
think
doesn't
so.
it?
I mean, it's been years since I played Hollow Knight, but
No,
I don't think
the
Vince
closest
like
thing.
in there.
No, the closest thing in that game is the wall dash, and that's too situational.
Okay.
So, but really, it just makes traversal so much funner. Like you just leaping around super fast, go super far now, and it's just, oh my gosh! And it brings the acrobatics of the game just to a complete new level before you had it. Like you can dodge left, dodge right over enemies, and like it's just so fun to play with it, and really ups the feel once you get it. That's before
nice.
I was like, this is kind of just Hollow Knight without like the down B that kind of goes diagonal, and then I got that. I'm like, this is an upgrade from Hollow Knight. Like this was worth the $20 just to play like that. But okay, so I'll have to put our first complaint in here because
Oh.
yes, they did a stupid sin that I was hoping new games would stop doing. This is in the past in really old games. It's in Bloodborne and I hate it. It's when you die to a boss and you have to run a bunch of level to get back to them. You just can't put a rest area outside of the boss, or just like Prince of Persia is the gold standard for this. They would say, do you want to play the boss again? You would hit yes, and it would go straight to the boss. Hollow Knight, you would have to go through a bunch of levels, but like takes like a minute to get to the boss again, and I'm like, this is just wasting my time and adds nothing to the experience. I wish they just put a bench outside of the boss area.
I do feel that way about the first game. That's something I was hoping they'd fix.
Well, it's the sad thing I'm afraid to say is that these Souls-like designers view this as a feature. They see it as a part of the
Yeah. Except
Part of the-
Sekiro,
They
Is
could
it
have
in
easier
Elden
put a
Ring?
bench there, but no, they purposefully, I'm sure,
yeah.
leave them out.
They fixed it in
I
Elden
guess
Ring, though.
Anthony has a point.
They made them more common in Elden Ring, but it still has the same design concept. They like the idea of making making
Life
you
miserable.
well, because
Yes.
that you get more and more tilted, and so then you get worse and worse, and it gets harder and harder, and that ups the apparent difficulty of the game. And of course, all the Souls-like hardcore people are going to come on and be like, "You guys just need to get good.
You guys need to get good.
You know what? You know what game didn't do that? Sekiro. So From Software can do it.
It's true, and that is the best one, I think. And there's
Sekiro.
plenty of other good examples. Celeste, I think, is a game that would have been unplayable if it didn't have such generous checkpoints. But I love that.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. Dang, that's another one I need to play.
Yeah, luckily Silksong doesn't have as hard of platforming as Celeste. Otherwise, we'd be screwed. So,
Oh yeah. Well, I will say, stealth just something to look forward to. In kind of the eastern area of the map, there is an entire section where I swear there is not a single bench. So be ready for that.
Oh my.
I've gotten pretty. I'm probably further than you, honestly, in the game. I'm waiting for my job to start, so I've got a lot of time. It's supposed to
Okay,
start
go
today,
ahead.
but
Flex
nothing
there,
happened.
sir.
So, just like I guess I'll just play Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah.
For spoilers, yes, you can swim in water in this game.
Ooh.
Nice.
So don't worry about falling in.
Except
Unless
you
it's like
can't-
poisoned or something. I don't know.
you can't swing your nail in the water.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
needles.
makes it hard.
That's similar to Hollow Knight though.
Yeah.
Can you swim at all in Hollow Knight?
Yeah, they have like water and lakes areas that you
do
can
have
swim
water,
in. And
yeah.
you have to jump
It's
to
been a while
slash.
since I played the game. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to jump up to slash out of the water, and not acid. Yeah, I'm talking about just plain water.
Not acid.
Oh,
Just water.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's been a few years since I
I
played the
mean,
original.
otherwise, I'd say the game is a lot more difficult than Hollow Knight so far, just from what I've been playing. So, yeah, it's quite a interesting game in terms of difficulty. That kind of made me angry a few times, especially the Citadel of the Cathedral of the Beast, or whatever it's called. I just gave up on it. I said I'll come back later.
The absolute rage bait of this game. Yeah. I wasn't even considering streaming this game, but if people want to see it, I will. After I finish Hollow Knight, I will struggle bust my way through Silksong after that. So let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we want to see you shrug.
Give us some likes if you want to see Austin get super angry and break a controller.
Please,
I've never seen a fucking controller, but hey, I want to see it.
Well, Silksong will do it.
Chippity cricket, strudel, toasted, farfig nougat.
We'll
Yeah.
filter you through an AI that just does that and just
Yeah.
learns your swear words and the random stuff.
Euphemistic phrases. Yeah, love it.
I want to share one more thing, and I think we touched on it a little bit, but I'm sitting here watching the trailers right now because I'm recording footage for the video, and I wanted to touch on one more thing, and it's the cinematics. I haven't seen a lot of cinematics in this game yet, but from what I'm hearing, there are more than there were in Hollow Knight, and I love the cinematics in Hollow Knight, and I'm really hoping that Silksong is bringing more cinematics to the table because they are gorgeous. I love the hand-drawn animations, and keep them coming, Team Cherry. It looks so good. I love that opening cinematic. I want more.
Yeah.
Okay, but also you're disqualified, Steve, because Austin already said that.
Oh, you
okay,
said
good,
we touched
good.
on it. Yeah.
Touched on it. But I want more. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's play one last thing.
go
Does
for it.
anybody else have trouble with down A attacks, kind of?
Do you mean the down
Like
B?
any game where you have to do a down attack, hold down and then attack, I always have trouble platforming with those. Yeah.
Like
I
bouncing
know
on the
that's
freaking
like
roses in the ant area.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that place drove me insane.
That took me a while. I had to. I got to a point where I was just like, all right, I have to stop paying attention to any enemies. So I just killed them all, and then I'm like, all right, we're just gonna practice this stupid rose thing for like 200 years, and eventually I got good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is-
And then the dodge roll. I came from was it Shinobi, where the dodge roll works like, Dark Souls, where you take no damage during it. So I'm trying to dodge roll through enemies and taking damage, and it sucks because I've got that muscle memory from like the last 2 games I've played. So I'm having to train myself out of that.
So are there no invincibility frames with that dodge roll then?
No,
No.
0.
So why is it called the dodge roll?
Well,
It's not. Well,
it's a roll that you could dodge with, but you can't dodge through enemies.
Avoid. You can back away.
So hopefully,
like regular people, you can't just roll through somebody, but you can.
Watch me.
I was gonna say, watch me. Yeah,
staying away from you. Hopefully, they introduce some sort of invincibility frame ability.
I haven't
gotta be
had
like
one
that.
yet, so I don't even know if there ever will be.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe that's the reason it's harder than Hollow Knight.
It's got to be a charm later in the game or
It
something.
definitely ups the difficulty. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I also the 2 currency system thing, like there's the money, but then there's also the rosary beads.
Well, actually, the rosaries are the money, and the shards only power your tools.
That's what I was referring to. Yeah, so the shards are like, it feels like another currency though, as a collectible, but
there's a couple times when you use it to contribute to side quests, but the majority of its purpose is to power your Castlevania-like sub-weapons.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I did see that with the 3 symbols usually when you have a different skill or setup or something.
Basically, think of the shards in Silksong like you would hearts in a Castlevania game. You use the hearts to throw your knives. Who knows why you use hearts? Anyway, that's beside the point. That's what the shards are like.
Cool.
'Cause you're using the power of friendship to kill the vampire.
Oh my God.
Kill with kindness. Yeah.
We should talk about how it destroyed the internet when it launched.
Oh.
Should we talk about that or no?
People
No.
want it, and people couldn't get it because it was too many people who wanted it. The end.
Yeah.
Right, we're done. We're done.
Basically, the what it was is this game shouldn't exist, and then it randomly did, and everyone said, "Oh wow!" And
Okay,
that
well,
the internet died.
Well, I do have something to say regarding the people who decided to give it reviews after even an hour or less of playing it. That's sad to me. Like, that's not super genuine. Like, I feel like people should hold off until they at least play through 50% of the game to give it a
But okay, there's the people that are making the positive reviews. Then there are the people making the negative reviews, the troll.
review bomb.
But then there are the people that are commenting on the negative reviews, like, "Hey, why are you giving this a negative review?" And I'm like, why are you guys playing the game? Like, why are you on Steam looking at negative reviews?
Well,
commenting?
the only valid review bombs that I've heard are the localization issues that had been happening for like China, for people in China that apparently it was so bad that that they got a lot of negative reviews for it, and I don't know, it's kind of valid in my mind, but
I think it's valid.
And also, translating is hard, you guys.
you can't just chat GPT that crap, it's
No.
Can you? I mean, it won't be good, but you can.
yeah.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Those of you who got the chance to try it, whether you like it better than the original or you don't. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and
We hope you get the game. Buy it.
we hope you guys hate yourselves enough to get this game.
That's amazing.
Because Team Cherry did a good job. It's just be ready to break your controller. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, thanks for listening in. If you enjoyed our content and our discussion and our antics, please give us a like and subscribe. It always helps us out. And until next time, keep it nerdy.
Keep it nerdy.